guys, I'm so excited to be filming this today. I'm going to start off by prepping my skin with this Baby Skin by Maybelline Poreless Primer, and I'm just patting this onto the skin as you see here. And then we're going to jump right into Subculture, which I have been dying to review for you guys. To prep my eyes, I'm using the Master Conceal by Maybelline, and I'm just going to be blending this all over the eyelid. To set the eye, I'm just using some loose setting powder and blending that in. Now, next I'm going to be grabbing that shade right there and blending that all over the crease and doing that all over on both eyes and just making sure it's nicely blended. As you can see, it's a nice peachy shade. And now I'm going to be taking this green shadow and just buffing that out on the outer V. As you can see, I'm just kind of tapping and then circular motions along the edges, but with little pressure because these pigments are really soft, so you really need a light hand when you go in and grab the shadows. And of course, you want to make sure it's nicely blended together. And of course, we're going to be repeating the same steps on the other eye just to make sure everything is nice and blended. So I'm going to be taking that bronze shade and packing that onto the lid. Didn't prime or wet my brush, but it goes on super nicely. And then I do use my finger just to pack it on a little more. And then towards the middle, I did pick up that metallic green and blended the two together. Now for concealer, I'm using the Master Conceal by Maybelline. Every time I stop using it, I forget how good it is, but every time I use it again, it kind of just reminds me how some drugstore concealers are actually pretty freaking good. And I'm just going to be blending that in with my mini beauty blender and also picking up my regular size beauty blender and making sure everything is nice and blended. Now I'm setting the under eye with my Laura Mercier setting powder, and then once I did that, I started to contour and darken up some areas of the face. I did go back in and pick up some more setting powder. Love Milani blushes. They are my absolute favorite. As you can see, I go a little crazy with it, but I always like to say that blush puts the look together. To highlight, I'm using Kitty Cat and Glow Getter from my Anastasia Glow Kit. Now this next item that I'm going to be reviewing is the two glosses from the Kylie birthday collection. They are so pretty and so pigmented. The first one I'm trying on is Cherry Pie, and as you can see, there is so much pigment. It's so glossy, not thick, not sticky whatsoever, and it just, oh, it looks beautiful. I'm obsessed with this shade. And this is what Cherry Pie looks like. Now I'm trying out Cupcake, and I have to say I am a sucker for nudes, and this is probably gonna be one of my go-tos. It just goes on so nicely. It's so pigmented, so glossy. It's just the perfect nude gloss. And this is what Cupcake looks like.